God is considered the one supreme father. A father may have many children, and some may be intelligent and others not very intelligent. But if an intelligent son tells his father, "My brother is not very intelligent, let me kill him," will the father agree? Simply because one son is not very intelligent and the other desire to kill him to avoid the burden, the father will not agree. Similarly, if God is the supreme father, why should he sanction the killing of animals who are also his sons? Understood? See, all are children of God, even the animals, be it an ant, a chick, a hen, a tiger, a cow, a bull, anyone. So, an example is given here. Let's say a father has two sons. एक पिता के दो पुत्र हैं, एक बहुत ही बुद्धू है और एक बहुत ही सुपर इंटेलिजेंट। अब इंटेलिजेंट वाला बोल रहा है, पिताजी मेरा जो भाई है वो तो एक नंबर का डफर है, मूर्ख है, हम उसको मार देते हैं, उसकी क्या जरूरत, वो तो बोझ है। क्या उसके पिताजी एग्री करेंगे? कभी नहीं ना, क्योंकि भले ही वो मूर्ख है बट वो है तो उनका ही पुत्र। जैसा उसके लिए इंटेलिजेंट सन है, उसी उसी प्रकार उनके लिए मूर्ख सन है ना। उसी प्रकार सब भगवान के पुत्र हैं, बच्चे हैं, है ना। एक इंसान के शरीर में है, कोई मनुष्य के शरीर में है, कोई स्त्री के शरीर में है, कोई गाय के शरीर में है, कोई एक कुत्ते के शरीर में है, कोई सुअर के शरीर में है, कोई बंदर के शरीर में है। डजंट मीन कि भगवान हमें कुछ ज्यादा प्यार करते हैं और उन्हें कम प्यार करते हैं, ऐसा नहीं। भगवान के लिए सब एक है। तो क्या भगवान चाहेंगे कि आप एक दूसरे को मार के खाओ? एक दूसरे को तो नहीं, बट क्या इंसान ने दूसरे भाइयों को है ना? ये चलता रहेगा जब तक हम अपने आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान को नहीं स्वीकार करेंगे। आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान क्या है? कि मैं आत्मा हूँ, ये शरीर में मैं हूं, बट कुछ समय के लिए, हमेशा के लिए नहीं हूँ, है ना। अगर आज मैं इसको मारूंगा, कल को मुझे भी इसका कर्म लगेगा। और वी आर ऑल सन ऑफ सेम गॉड, तो मैं अपने ही भाई बंधु को क्यों मारूं? जब तक आध्यात्मिक चेतना नहीं होगी, इस प्रकार के दुष्कर्म चलते जाएंगे। In Bhagavad Gita, God declares to Arjun that I am all and I am their seed giving father. The Lord says, just as in ordinary material procreation, the father gives the seed and the mother develops the body by supplying the necessary blood to embryo, similarly, the living entity, partner, Passover, Supreme Father are impregnated by the Lord in material nature. So, Lord impregnates the material nature with all the jivas. What it says, Mamevamsho Jivaloke जीवभूत सनातन मनाशष्ठानि इंद्रियाणि प्रकृति स्थानि कर्षति। ममे वांश जीव लोके, सब जीव कौन है? मेरा अंश है। अहम बीज प्रताप, आई एम द सीडिंग फादर ऑफ। लेट्स गो अहेड। थर्ड पैराग्राफ। The dimension of the spirit soul is very minute and is given in the scriptures as Keshagra, 1/10,000 the portion of the tip of a hair. We can hardly imagine a very small point divided into thousands of parts. In other words, it is so minute that it cannot be perceived even by the most powerful microscope. Thus, the dimension of the spiritual spark is so minute that it is invisible to mundane vision. All of this information is given in the scriptures. But because we do not have the proper vision, we cannot see. Although our material eyes cannot perceive the dimension of the soul is nonetheless within the body. And as soon as it departs, it takes another body according to its body. So here the size of the soul is mentioned, it is 1/10,000. हमारे सिर के बाल के टिप का 10,000वां हिस्सा। मतलब अगर आप टिप को लो, उसको 100 भागों में काटो, फिर एक भाग को लो, उसको फिर 100 भागों में डिवाइड करो, दैट इज द साइज ऑफ सोल। Spiritual life is not a question of vegetarianism, but is understanding higher knowledge. When one comes to a platform of elevated knowledge, he naturally becomes a vegetarian. Pandita Samadarshi, one who is very highly learned, does not distinguish between a man, animal, Brahmana elephant. He is Samadarshi. His vision enables to see them all equally. How is this? The spiritualism is not about vegetarianism, but it is about knowledge. When we have knowledge, we will not commit sin. He does not see the body but the soul. Who? Vaishnav. Spiritual spark. He thinks here is a dog, but it is also a living entity. Although by its past karma, he has become a dog. And his learned scholar is also living spark, but he has not taken good birth because of his past karma. When one comes to that position, he does not see the body but the spiritual spark, and he does not distinguish between living entity and so when one becomes spiritually awake, he does not distinguish. He sees everyone as part and parcel of God, and everything is arranged by the five. Actually, we do not make distinctions between carnivores and vegetarians. For the grass is life, just as the cows are alive. The guideline, however, should be the Vedic instruction given in Ishvara. ईशवास्यमिदं सर्वं यत् किञ्चन जगतां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीत मा गृधः कस्य स्विद्धनम्. Everything animate or inanimate that is within the universe is controlled and owned by the Lord. One should therefore accept only those things necessary for himself, which are set aside as his quota. I think this is clear. Right? Ishava, everything belongs to God. We should only eat what is our quota. So, what is the quota of human beings? Vegetarian. Since everything is the property of the Supreme Lord, one can only enjoy what is allotted to him by God. So, God wants us to live by honesty. We should not encroach upon another's property. Whatever is allotted to us, in whatever situation, whatever, whichever condition or situation we are put in, we should accept it wholeheartedly and try to improve it. We should not think, oh, he's so wealthy. Why I'm not wealthy? He is so handsome. Why I'm not? He has so much talents. Why I am not? We should not compare ourselves to him. Whatever is given to us is for our benefit, is for our take care. Okay? So one should be satisfied with whatever one has and try to meditate on the Supreme Lord, chant his name, and try to make our life perfect. In this way, the more we absorb our consciousness in Krishna, will help us to elevate to Krishna consciousness. Because ultimately, no matter whatever name, fame, money we get, no matter whatever comforts we get, ultimately it's all gonna remain here. We came empty-handed, we have to go empty-handed. The only thing that will go with us is our service, the holy name that we chant. So, holy name is the real treasure which will go with us. Okay. Now comes the question answer. Let's see what all you understood. How are God's law different from man-made laws? Explain with reference to the punishment given for taking any life.
Prabhuji, actually, God's laws are different from man-made laws because uh, God laws does not discriminate between killing an animal or killing a human or killing an animal. But man-made laws, as because man has made laws, certainly there will be some flaws. So actually, it discriminates between killing animal or killing an small ant. So
Correct.
yes, Prabhuji.
Next, why are God's law different?
Prabhuji, God's laws are different because it does not account for uh, it does not discriminate actually between killing a man or killing an animal.
Correct. And one more point, there is no defect in God's law.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Explain the dimension of the spirit soul.
Prabhuji, actually, the dimension of spirit soul is equivalent to 1/10,000 part of the tip of the hair. So
And
this
how
is
we can understand the presence of the soul?
Prabhuji, actually, living entities is conscious. Consciousness is the symptom of is only consciousness is the only symptom of soul. Not only, but consciousness is the symptom of soul.
Correct.
Yes,
What are the reasons for to be vegetarian?
Yes, Prabhuji. Actually, human body is meant for vegetarianism. Actually, in Lord's creation, there is Lord has set aside all the quotas for different quotas for all the living beings in different bodies. So human body is actually meant for eating, having vegetarian food and chanting the holy names of the Lord.
Correct. Discuss why people like to eat meat. What arguments or reasons will you provide for them to be vegetarian?
Shobhuji, because peoples are influenced by the modes of material nature, so naturally those who are influenced by the lower modes such as tamoguna, they would uh, they would have a natural inclination while towards eating meat. So, but their modes can be changed or they can be upgraded to higher modes such as sattva guna. So naturally, if the modes are changed, then naturally their diets will also be changed.
There are many reasons. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Sattva is one reason. Our body is not suitable to digest food. We have small intestine. I mean, we have large intestine. Animals which eat meat have small intestine so that they can excrete easily. They have sharp teeth uh, to digest it. We don't have. Eating non-veg decreases our lifespan. So there are many reasons. So we should make choice a healthy vegetarian diet. Thank you.
Yes, Roji. Yes,
All devotees must preach. When a person actually revives his consciousness with thoughts of Krishna, by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, revives his spiritual life and becomes addicted to the service of the Lord. Only then can he act as an acharya. In other words, everyone should engage in preaching, following in the footsteps of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In this way, one will be very much appreciated by Lord Krishna and will quickly be recognized by him. Actually, a devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu must engage in preaching in order to increase their followers of the Lord. By thus preaching actual Vedic knowledge all over the world, one will benefit all mankind. So, thank you very much.
thank you, Prabhuji.